Welcome to Modern Manipulation. I want to start out by saying thank you for joining us. Today we are going to talk about a case study in cycles of trauma, subsidization, and opportunity. We're going to focus on public or government jobs and private employment. But the method these groups or tribes use for adherence and resource retention and management are similar to religious groups and tribes. They usually involve promising more and giving less back. Sometimes it's employee mantras of welcoming, hardworking, efficient, or an employee-centric sales pitch before hiring. Basically impressing upon new hires that they will be cared for, until they are not cared for, or they are deemed a financial or ideological liability. Sometimes it's the auto-enrollment of employees into retirement plans that can't be attained, cashed out, or fully vested until 20, 25, or 28 years of service, while financial planners pay themselves to play with part of your money. Yet these financial caretakers make it harder to obtain this retirement for members, with increasingly difficult to obtain in different generational tiers of enrollment for later generations, because what these retirement organizations offer is financially unsustainable without sufficient stock market growth or government external subsidization, or making the next generation work longer for similar benefits and to sustain previous generations' benefits. The retirement plan benefits when you forfeit your participation and take a penalty fee. Human resources exist to protect the entity from lawsuits and bad press. They may claim to be the employee's savior or defender, but really they are just the shoulder to cry on before they lawyer up, give you paid leave, or keep you silent some other way. Pretending to care is the fastest and safest way to gain information to defend themselves. HR may claim is to make the workplace better, but really is to exploit your honesty and sometimes protect bad actors within the organization that they can't more easily financially get rid of. Unfortunately, the cheapest way out is not the most honorable way out for some businesses and government organizations. There are exceptions, but most decisions are about money and who benefits the most, the tribe or previous generation, or the newer employees within. And sometimes government organizations or private businesses just lie or demur about what they really need or how great the job is, because they would rather have a warm body at work or check an interview off their list than create a sustainable or constructive work environment. Bait and switch the new employees and see how long they last to feed the longer retirement group, rather than sustain a new or eventually long-term individual member. Sometimes a need is created partially by the cause of the problem, rather than creating a system that fixes the solution. Trauma, promise of retirement but discouragement from obtaining. Subsidization, employees that quit are financially penalized. Opportunity, retirement plan fed by lack of future vesting and employee turnover. That's modern manipulation.